What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody, back again with a second video. That's right, this is a normal video I like to do every morning where we review the daily wrap. If you haven't got a chance to see my first video, yes, I announced that breaking news, folks. Local Wings of Redemption has had enough. He threw the towel in and decided to retire. Yeah. Yeah, I guess all of the hatred has gotten to him, but honestly, I think we'll see him in about a week or two. So don't worry, folks. Anyone that likes to watch local Wings of Redemption content, he's not going anywhere. And of course, we couldn't have a Wings of Redemption segment without, of course, DSP making it all about himself. And he's planning to do a segment today on his morning show or podcast, whatever the hell he calls it, where he's going to talk about and address it because, of course, the internet needs to know what DSP thinks about his brethren local Wings of Redemption. That's right. But anyway, check out that video. It's a pretty good video. It's like 15 minutes long. I just uploaded it. Yeah, make sure to hype it up too and like it. It helps Doody in the algorithm. Alrighty, let's see what Wings of Redemption, excuse me, not Wings of Redemption. Let's see what his brother in arms, DSP, had to say on the daily wrap. I'm gonna guess it has something to do with Pokemon and low support. That's just my guess.
Everyone, DSP here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 4th of June, 2026. A good day of streaming, although admittedly, yet again, some question marks about what's going on in regards to interest in certain games that I'm playing. Some games that, again, looked like they were doing really well previous kind of died down today, and I don't know if it's just the timing, I don't know if it's the game itself, if it's something else. On the flip side of that, something's still doing pretty good, so let's talk all about it. All right, today we started...
You know exactly what it is. Jesus Christ, why is it that every week we go through this fucking segment? Jesus. Phil, I've been detracting on you for over 4 years, okay? And I keep calling, did I call him Wings? My apologies. Phil, I've detracted on you for over 4 years, brother. And it's the same song and dance with you, brother. I don't know why this game didn't get support. Oh, I'm successful. I don't know why I'm not getting any money. Oh, but, you know, this is doing well and everyone loves this. The same song and dance every single goddamn week with this guy. You know what it is, Phil. Your dents are not, they do not have an unlimited source of income. You have literally 4 to 5 people that support you, Phil. How come you don't understand that these people have probably lives, maybe? Families, maybe? Responsibility? Bills, at least? I'm pretty sure most of them have bills. Or they're on a fixed income. Why don't you get that? But I'm pretty sure Phil knows this. This is just a cope, honestly. It's just a cope, just you know, so that he can sleep at night, so he can self-soothe and say, well, no, it's not me. It's not that I'm a boomer 44-year-old geezer that plays games poorly, that I e-bag, and if it wasn't for me e-bagging, I probably wouldn't get any support. No, it can't be that. It has to be something else. It has to be some unknown force that's forcing my dents not to give me money. Jeez, Phil, man, please stop, man. Honestly, stop. You make yourself look like a fool every time you do these segments. Because everyone on the internet, everyone that's watching this or watching my video or watching your video knows exactly what it is. There's no mystery. There's nothing to solve. Everyone knows what it is. Your whales are just tapped. That's all. Trust me. Don't worry for Wings. I'm pretty sure tomorrow or the next day or Sunday or whatever, the dents will rally. They hear the whale call, and those 3 or 4 people will, I don't know, get a mortgage, get a refi, do something. Maybe take money off of their credit card, take a cash advance, and they'll be ready to support you again, Wings. Okay, I'm Phil. Okay, don't worry. It's gonna happen. Because these people, I don't know what's wrong with them. They're broken mentally. They're lonely. And their existence is to live with you and make sure you give money. You know what's real pathetic? Last night was so fucking pathetic. And I normally don't call out his dents. I normally don't. Because again, I always feel like I'm not going to tell a grown man how to spend their money. I just, that's not my bag. But your future stepdad. Your future stepdad, brother. You make yourself look like a fucking fool, okay? And it's not that you support Phil. That's not the reason. It's that you sit there and every time he fucking, you know, puts out that dog whistle, you like a fucking cuck idiot come out and give him money. Like, how insulting is that? You know what I mean? You give this guy how much money a week? and it's still not enough. He calls you out specifically in the chat, and he says, hey, by the way, you're a future stepdad. No one else is supporting on Kick, so, you know, step the fuck up. Oh, and by the way, if you give me $50, I'll make sure to open up a card pack. Like, that, bro, if someone did that to me, I would immediately call that motherfucker out in chat, and I would stop giving money to them, because that is insane. And the other thing, what he's doing is he's putting a target on you, your future stepdad. He really is. He's putting a target on you because he's targeting you, and you can see it now in the Kick chat. Everyone mocks you. Everyone calls you a cuck. Like, wait, and again, I'm not saying people should do this, but you're gonna get harassed. You are. This isn't anything new that happens. I don't know why these dents don't see what happens to other people, you know. But apparently he doesn't care. Apparently he gets self-gratification when DSP says, thank you for giving me your money. Now give me more. It's just, it's insane, man. And again, leave your future stepdad alone. I'm not saying to bother him or whatever, but I'm actually honestly trying to give him some fucking life advice and say, you know, please be careful, watch yourself, because, you know, when you do shit like that, you it almost seems like you're trying to antagonize people that don't like Phil, and it comes off, you know. So again, I'm not, leave him alone. No, you know, don't bother him or whatever. But it looks sad and pathetic, and you, sir, are enabling poor behavior. You really are. You're really allowing his bad intentions, his bad, you know, like his the worst of DSP. You're allowing him to foster that shit and put that shit out on his streams. Like, it may not bother you that he calls you out for not supporting or not giving enough, but how does that make other people feel? You know what I mean? And you, sir, enable it. You're enabling his behavior. Now, if you were to fucking say, you know what, Wayne, Phil, I want you to stop that shit. I will give you money when I can. And if I don't give you money, then you shouldn't be fucking making a spectacle of it. And that's what you were doing. You make a spectacle of it. But again, who's to blame? Phil, who's begging, or the idiot that gives him the money that allows him to look at that and say, oh, I guess begging works? Are they both equally responsible? Are they both idiots? Yeah, I guess they are both idiots. But, you know, one's an idiot and then one's a scumbag. So there's a bit of a difference there. Again, I'll let you decide who's to blame, whether it should be Phil to blame, or whether you blame people like your future stepdad, or are they both equally responsible for having a very toxic environment? You know, one doing it and the other one allowing it and enabling it by supporting his worst habits, his worst, you know, his being scummy, man. So scummy. Anyway, let's keep going, because I'm already almost 8 minutes into this video.
Off with a DSP morning show, and a major segment of the show is covering the current uproar that's happening on the internet about God of War Lao Fei's announcement. If you don't know what's going on, people are freaking out about this game not starring Kratos, but instead his, I guess, deceased wife, Fei. I go over it in the morning show. However, FYI, I have made an edited highlight video about this, including superimposing gameplay and things from the God of War games in it to make it a more complete kind of discussion and for it to make sense with reference. So I'll be uploading that highlight tonight to the channel, and I will leave that as the highlighted video so you guys can enjoy it and understand what's going on. I give my take about it. Certainly, it probably isn't in agreement with everyone, but I think some people will agree, some might disagree, not sure. We'll find out, okay? But that highlight will go live tonight. So that was really the meat of the morning show, and then it was just a lot of hanging out and chilling. Today's first stream was Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, I saw the title. It's just fucking clickbait nonsense, where he basically called it fake outrage. Fake outrage. Watch. When he plays this game and no one supports it because of the woke bullshit of the game, because already it's getting written off because people don't like that Kratos isn't even going to be a part of it. It's going to get bombed. It's going to get review bombed. No one's really going to get play. No one's going to really play the game. And then no one's going to support it. And he's going to get pissed off that no one's supporting it. And he's going to yell at his chat and call them misogynist and racist and all this shit. That's exactly what's going to happen. So I guess he's decided to be the woke person here and say that all of this shit is fake. It's fake outrage for clickbaits or whatever. Okay, Phil, wait for the day that you start playing it and no one supports it. I mean, you struggle already with God of War, the regular God of War. People don't really support that. Can you imagine how much little support you're going to be getting when you play the fucking the next one with the woman lead? Oh my God, it's gonna be lovely. And I gotta feel he might wage quit that game. He definitely might wage quit it because if the Dents don't support it, you know he's not gonna play. I mean, he's already contemplating wage quitting Lego Batman, and that's like a 16-hour game, and he's already talking about wage quitting it. Good God, man. All right, let's keep going.
Now, I gave it a 3-hour gameplay segment because the last 2 streams that I had played earlier this week were only 2 hours each, and I didn't really feel like I'd given the game enough time during this week. Plus, with 007 First Light ending because I don't like it, I said, yes, let's give it a big segment today, and let's play it more. It makes sense. Well, there's some good news and some bad news. The good news is the attendance, the engagement are great. The gameplay is great. We had made major progress today. Like, basically, we're at the point, I believe, when we play again, all we have to do is do one boss fight and one little thing, and then we actually flip the castle, and you get to the second half of the game. And I've never seen the second half of the game. When I played this game over 20 years ago for myself, before I was a YouTuber, when the castle flipped, I said, oh, I'm done. And I never continued the game. So I actually don't know what happens in the second half at all. It's going to be all new to me, okay? And so, again, there was tons of people on the stream. We had a good time, but support. I don't know what happened. So here's what happened. Basically, we had about $40-some to $50 of support. It all came in during the morning show. And then when I started playing the game, there was no support. I'm not kidding you when I tell you, we were nearing the end of the stream, and I'd gotten something like $10 to $15 of support in 3 hours of gameplay. So we were at like 50, 60 bucks. I'm like, what is going on? This is, again, 2 days in a row. Yesterday, I played Lego Batman. Previously, the game had done really well. All of a sudden, yesterday, it's dead. No one supports the game. But all the support that I got came in during the podcast. Now, I'm playing this, Symphony of the Night, the game everyone had asked me over the years. They wanted to see me play it. They're dying to see me play it. The classic. First 2 streams do well. This stream, what happened? I can't answer for it. Then all of a sudden, someone did a $50 contribution and said, open a pack of Pokemon cards today. And yes, this is also for Symphony of the Night because I love the game. So we ended the stream, I want to say between like 110 to 120 bucks. So
yeah, by the way, that was a fake fucking tip. That was a fake tip again. Here's a tell that you know it's a fake tip. If he doesn't, because the $50 you're supposed to get the briefcase of affluence, right? If he doesn't turn into a Miami-style gay man with the high voice and he goes, the briefcase of affluence, you know it's fake. And he didn't do that for this one. He simply just read some. He said, oh, I got a tip. Yeah, this is for Game Pack. This is for Pokemon Pack. And yeah, Castlevania, big ups. And then he just moved on from the tip. The only reason why he did it is because he's jonesing to open up a pack. And we talked about this yesterday on the Daily Rap Review. He's already, it's gone from, about just being about money, opening packs for money, to now is that he's jonesing the pack open. And I speculated that I think he bought a 4th box that's his own stash, that at night when he's there sitting there at 2 o'clock in the morning while Cat's eating snack pizzas or whatever, he's just opening up packs. The addiction is taken on full force. There's no turning back. This is going to be WWE champions again, because you could just see it in his eyes when he opens up those packs now. First of all, he looks like he needs like a crackhead waiting for a hit, right? And as soon as he gets that hit, by whatever means, whether it's a fake tip or not, he's ripping the pack open, and you could see it in his face when he doesn't get a card or he gets a duplicate. He gets so sad, like he gets so upset, and that shouldn't be the case. If you're doing this as a bit for content and for money, that shouldn't get you upset. It shouldn't make you down, and I really think that bothers him to the point where he's like, oh my god, I need to open up another pack because I can't leave this on the low. It's very similar to like Street Fighter. When you play Street Fighter, he can never end his Street Fighter playthrough or match or stream on a loss. He can't, because for some reason that does something to fuck him up mentally. And I think it's the same thing with these card packs. It's that addiction that's taken hold, and he can't break it. He can't break it. And pretty soon, I mean, I told you yesterday, the card pack he bought, he paid $500 for that shit. It's going to get to a point too where he's going to be like, all right, I need to spend more. I need to buy more expensive packs. And he's not getting shit. He's not getting any good cards. And that's him chasing that 6-star Hogan that he's never going to fucking get. These aren't digital JPEGs that cost nothing, Wings. I mean, Phil, these are fucking physical, tangible trading cards. And more than likely, again, you probably ended up getting a resealed pack because you didn't go to a distributor or an actual store. You bought it off some random dude on the internet. So there you go.
Not a terrible stream, but I gave the game more time because people were liking it so much and wanted more of it because I'd only played 4 hours this week. And then it kind of backfired because we weren't getting the support that I was getting on the shorter streams. Is it a one-off bad luck situation, or is it actually a pattern? Because here's the problem. We're only not even halfway into the game. The second half of the game gets longer, harder. There's a lot more to it from what people are telling me. So, notably, we might take another 3, maybe 4 streams to beat this game. And if no one likes the game and is going to support it, then what are we going to do? Sucks because I love it. Like, personally, I love this game. I want to keep going, but I can't make people like it. People had asked this for years and years, asked me to play this classic. Finally got around to doing it. I hope that maybe it was a one-off, and next time we play Symphony of the Night, you can make it. Or you can support on another stream that you can make it and say, hey, this is for Symphony of the Night. I love the game. Keep going. I would appreciate that, so I know that there's support for this game, okay? I want to keep going, so I will play it again next week, and we'll see what happens on the next stream. So we did do a card pack opening, 1 pack, and it was okay. It was, some new cards there, but no good pulls or anything like that. Then on the late stream, okay, it was TCG Card Shop Simulator. For an hour and a half, actually it was an hour and 40 minutes, we just played the game, with good progress. What did we do? We hit 2 levels tonight, so we went from level 11 to 13. We're almost at 14. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, by the end of the night, we did hit 14. We unlocked the next tier of card pack. We unlocked binders. We unlocked another battle deck. We unlocked quite a few things, actually. And I did add some of those to the stock of the store. We actually loaded the store now with gaming tables, so now there's 4 or more gaming tables going at once, so everyone's playing cards together. And I started making serious money. Like, finally, after several streams of this game, I'm making over $1,000 a day. So now I got bank to do with whatever I want, whether it's buy more licenses or furnish the store. And I think we're getting to the point where we're going to start hitting momentum and doing bigger things. So overall, it was a pretty good stream in regard to the gameplay of the game. Okay, now when I play this game, I always offer I'm going to do 1 free pack opening. We did get an anonymous $50 tip, and by the end of the stream, someone on Kick had done $50 in donation. So I said, okay, 3 pack openings, let's go.
Okay, right there, another sign of the addiction. He is modifying the grift. Okay, he got another anonymous tip, right? Which again, fake tip. Fake fucking tip. Just a fake tip. He got the briefcase of affluence. He didn't say it yet again, so that tells me fake tip. All right. And then he was so desperate to actually open up a pack that he literally said, "Look, your future step cuck. If you give me a total of $50 in donations, I will open up a pack for you." It's no longer the whole, it has to be $50 in one shot. No, it's not that. It's if you just give me $50 one person, I'll be okay. I'll be cool with that. And I guess it's the future step cuck exemption, where only future stepdad actually gets this deal or whatever. My God, we've gone from $100 a pack to now $50 a pack to now BOGO. We did the buy one get one free because he got so fucking desperate. He's fake tipping himself. He's now literally saying, if you give me $50, as a whole, I'll open up a pack. The other day he said, look, if you guys give me the $200, I'll open up 4 packs. And I think at that point he was only at 1 pack because he didn't get someone to contribute $50. He was just getting a bunch of just tips here and there. And he was literally, I think, at 120. And then he said, look, guys, if you guys give me the 200, I'll open up 4 packs. Like, the grift is just evolving. Pretty soon we're going to get the $25 grift. And then ultimately it's going to be like, look, for every $50 we raise, it doesn't matter where it's 50, 100, 150, 50, 100, 150, doesn't matter who does it. As long as we hit that 50 mark, he's going to open up a card pack because he's getting so fucking desperate and he's literally jonesing like a crack fiend to open up these packs. And I think he's kind of moved away. He still wants the money, definitely. But he's starting to move away from that because even he's noticing that the grift is running dry. And no one really cares, and he'll talk about that here. Let him talk about this.
They were pretty much all duds, I'm not gonna lie. It's weird, this box, I'm getting a lot of duplicate.
Look at him, look at the stress. He's so stressed out, and the addiction is taking hold that it's manifesting in pain. You notice every time he talks about these card packs, this is another thing he's doing. He's grabbing his shoulder as if it's radiating pain because of, again, just like any addiction, when you don't get your fix, you're going to start lashing out with, physical ailments, mental ailments, and I think it's manifesting in Phil as shoulder pain.
A lot of duplicate cards, and it's starting to get suspect. Like, why are so many cards duplicates? In my first box of Mega Evolution, brother. I did not get this many duplicates.
Repacks.
I'm getting so many cards over and over and over. I'm starting to wonder. You know what I mean? When you see that many duplicates, like, what is going on? We didn't get a hit at all today. 4 packs opened. We got 0 hits. I don't have a new card to show you. The good news is we did have 1 pack that was almost all new cards, but no hits, meaning no EX cards, no full art cards, no rares at all. Just kind of, holofoil regular cards, and that sucks. 4 packs opened and nothing. That really blows. It could be bad luck. It could literally be, I just have bad luck. I'm pulling the wrong packs, and maybe we're going to get a string of hits. That's very similar to what happened at the end of the Mega Evolution box. We were actually kind of near the end of the box, and and then all of a sudden, within those last 2-3 days, we were getting hit after hit. That was when I got my most valuable card, the Mega Venusaur EX and all that. And then at the end, we got another one, the Mega Kangaskhan Khan. So we did get some good hits near the end. Maybe it's that again, or maybe there's something up with this box. I don't know. Okay, again, I'm a newbie to this stuff. You guys know better than me. But I will say this. We have 24 packs left out of 36. I've had the box for 3 days. We're going on an average of 4 packs a day. That's still good, don't get me wrong. But that's way slower than the first box. That Mega Evolution box that we had at first was going like hotcakes. There were days when we were opening 8, 10 packs, right?
It is, folks.
So definitely it slowed down. I mean, even on the TCG stream, we only opened 3 packs and 1 was a freebie. So I think you can see my point here that basically the hype is slowing down. And it's hilarious because you got people saying, what's going to be your next box? Are you going to get Magic the Gathering cards? They got this really hot Marvel box you should get. And I'm like, guys, we're only into our second box of Pokemon cards and already the hype is dying down, which is what I said I thought would happen. To be honest, that's kind of why I bought the more expensive box quicker, because I was worried that the hype would die. And honestly, I think it has. I think that people aren't very excited.
Okay, all right. Only DSP would spend more money knowing something was dying out. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, Phil. And again, you always jump into things without thinking things through. What you should have done was you should have just bought some single packs. You should have bought a bunch of single packs, and people wanted them, keep buying them more. But because you're too fucking lazy and you can't go to the fucking store and pick them up, you have to order it online. So instead of just ordering single packs, you decided to buy these fucking boxes that had 36 plus packs in them because you thought that this was gonna, this was gonna save your business. You thought that this was gonna get you through a slow gaming summer. And it's already dying out. No one gives a shit. No one cares. Again, every grift that you do, Phil, why don't you realize this? Eventually, it wears its welcome, and no one cares, and no one's going to continue to give you $50 to open up fucking card packs.
I did for this. I could be wrong. Maybe again, it's just been a couple of days that have been slower because we had a slow stream of Lego Batman yesterday. Now we had a slow stream of Castlevania. So maybe I'm off base here, but maybe I'm not. I'm curious what's going to happen moving forward. I don't want to write anything off right now, but at the same time, yeah, it can be disheartening when we had momentum and things were going good, and now it seems like, well, it's been 2 weeks, we're opening Pokemon cards, maybe people are bored of it. I don't know, okay?